It's been almost a year since we dug out the foundation hole and did that excavation. And now we're finally at a position to where we can start to do the earthwork and backfill around the actual foundation. I'm pretty excited about this. That way we can actually start working on the actual building part of it. So we're going to try and get that done this week, get all of the foundation backfilled, do a little bit of earthwork around the shop. I was nice enough to have my neighbor let me use his skid steer. Being able to trade favors back and forth makes quite a bit of difference. That's the one thing I like and appreciate about community, is having that option to be able to help a neighbor and have them help you. Anyway, we'll get started today and see if we can get what we can get done. Since we have the tractor this week, I'm going to start doing the earthwork for the actual cement apron into the shop. That whole area got dug out when we were doing the excavation, so there's some highs and some really big lows right in front of the shop door. So my plan is to utilize the tractor. I'm going to go ahead and get everything graded properly so that I can begin my setup for the forms and all the things that I need to actually get the driveway apron installed there. Start by moving some of the earth and dirt into that spot, and then grade it down, give me a bit of a slope. Then I'll go ahead and go back through it and compact it all down, add some additional gravel and other things, and then put in the forms to actually get the driveway apron in. So let's go ahead and get started, and we will start working on the cement apron for the shop. leveling out that spot in front of the garage is a major plus for me. I'm glad to get that earthwork done. I mean, I got it all kind of leveled out from the door down. I got it graded so that way I can start putting in all my forms and all that for the actual driveway. Still need to compact all that and probably put some gravel down, but at least we got the earthwork done and got it all leveled out and excavated correctly, so that now we can continue on with the actual driveway. Well, it's kind of hard to tell, but I've certainly knocked a major chunk out of that huge dirt pile that we had. Still got a lot of dirt left. I'm still, working and grading and doing that, so I'll use a little bit more of it. But it looks like that we're going to have quite a bit left over. Luckily, I made an agreement with my neighbor. He needs some clean fill dirt, and so him and his guys are going to come in the next couple weeks, hopefully, and haul the rest of this out of here. That would be pretty nice to get rid of that huge dirt mound. I still have a couple others here that are full of rocks and debris and stuff like that from when we cleared topsoil. That stuff is going to actually have to be hauled out at a later date and just hauled off site altogether, because I can't really use it unless I screen it out, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that or not. Bring in a screener and dump dirt through it to separate out the debris and rocks from the clean dirt. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, but we'll see. We can do, but I'm pretty impressed with how much dirt I've moved out of here so far. Of all of the different jobs and tasks there are in the building this house, I have to say that my favorite has to be the excavation and the earthwork. I've always enjoyed working with dirt, and especially big, large machinery and big tractors. There's a great deal of satisfaction that comes from doing that. Just a little known fact that when I was in my early 20s, one of my first jobs was working for a cement company. And I got to meet a lot of excavation people. And at one point, I'd actually considered starting my own excavation company and doing that particular job for a career. However, that's not how time and things would work out. However, it's always been a lifelong thing for me that excavation has always been first and foremost something I always enjoyed doing. So with this project, I get to play along with tractors, and I get to live out part of that dream that I didn't exercise in my early 20s. For me, this is the last of the major dig projects aside from the septic system. So I spent a great deal of time just enjoying the process and enjoying the overall work that went along with it. In the end, I'm very satisfied with how this all turned out. Because I know I'm going to get a lot of drop here, because it's just compaction, because I'm not able to get too close to the wall with the tractor to actually wheel roll this and compact it. I added a little bit more surface dirt to that, so as the ground settles, it'll even itself out, at least in theory anyway. Then I have the rest of this here that I'm going to grade out flat and get that straightened out as well. That'll help quite a bit, because it's from this side that I have to move all the floor joists in on top of the foundation once the pony walls are done. So we're getting there. It's little by little. Just keep doing the earthwork and making sure things are graded out and flat. Well, this part here is actually the back of the house, and there'll be actually a porch here, another porch on the other end, and open in the middle. So I've got it actually leveled out and graded for now, but we'll have to do some more excavation work and all that to put more footers in and all that for those two back porches. In time, I'll get back to that, but for right now in early construction, it's not really that relevant. I just need to have it flat so that I can build and do the things I need to do, and then we'll come back in and add those two porches in later on in a different phase of the build. But overall, this backside is pretty graded out. I'm pretty happy with that, and now we'll continue on with backfill and grading, but it's coming along pretty good. The good part is I managed to get all of the backfill done and completed. Got everything leveled out. It came out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I know the problem is there's not a lot of compaction against the walls. I want to watch getting the tractor that close to it, but there's going to be some settling, I'm sure. So we'll end up over time as that settles down and create some divots against the foundation walls. We'll end up having to backfill a little bit more. And then, of course, we'll end up regrading all of this once the house is done and we get ready for landscaping. But overall, pretty happy with the process. As you can see, we had a little bit of rain last night, so everything's wet. I'm not going to run the tractor over it today just because it'll end up chewing that up and making it even worse. But we got that done, got everything regraded for the shop in order to do the driveway there. I'm pretty stoked about all that. Anyway, if you like this type of thing, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. It's growing a little bit at a time. I love having the support and participation. Anyway, if you have comments, please put them down below. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, thanks for watching.